Stern warning: when a narcissist has once been in your life, they will surely try to come back. Stay sharp. I mean it, stay sharp. Because here's the brutal truth most people don't warn you about. Narcissists always circle back, and they pick the moments when you're at your most exposed. Just when you start to breathe freely again, they resurface. And when they do, it's never out of love or care. It's because they see an opening, a chance to sneak back into your life. Don't fool yourself into thinking, "I'm fine, I've moved on." Narcissists don't surrender that easily. Once you've been their emotional fuel, they keep you on their radar. They lie low, watching from the sidelines, waiting for the exact moment when you're either thriving or struggling. And no, they're not returning because they miss you. They're coming back for one thing: supply. Attention, validation, control. That's the real motivation. And they know exactly how to manipulate emotions to get what they want. So, when are they most likely to crawl back? During your milestones, your struggles, and your vulnerable transitions. That's what we're uncovering right now. Because the more you recognize their timing, the easier it is to shut the door before they sabotage all the progress you've made. Ready? Let's break it down. 1. When you've moved on or found someone new, you're finally rediscovering joy, building a new relationship, creating a life that feels exciting again. Maybe you found someone who treats you with kindness, someone who values you. It feels refreshing, maybe even healing. But for the narcissist, your happiness is unbearable. It bruises their ego. The thought of you thriving without them is something they simply cannot tolerate. They need to believe they're still at the center of your world. And when they see you smiling with someone else, it sparks jealousy like gasoline on fire. So they slide back in. A casual text, a friendly DM, a comment on your photo. Nothing too heavy at first, just enough to test the waters. But the real goal is clear: disrupt your peace. They want to inject doubt, reopen wounds, and shake the foundation of whatever new joy you've built. Because to them, your happiness only matters if they're the reason behind it. 2. When you're facing health challenges. You'd think illness would keep toxic people away. But in reality, this is one of their favorite entry points. When you're sick or emotionally run down, your defenses are lower. You want comfort, reassurance, maybe a helping hand. And that's exactly the weakness they exploit. They'll come disguised as a savior, checking in, offering help, showing fake concern. On the surface, it might even look like compassion. But behind the mask, they're gloating. Your vulnerability feeds their sense of power. They love seeing you depend on them again, even if it's for something as basic as support. The truth is, your pain is their leverage. When you're too weak to fight, they step in, not to heal you, but to re-establish control. It's a twisted game they played before, and if you're not alert, they'll try to play it again. 3. When money enters the picture. Let's get real about this. Nothing pulls a narcissist out of hiding faster than the scent of cash. The moment you hit a financial milestone, maybe you've landed that long-awaited promotion, inherited a little wealth, or your side hustle suddenly takes off. They appear like moths to a flame. They can smell prosperity, and it draws them in. You busted your tail to earn what you have. But to a narcissist, none of that matters. They don't respect the grind. They only want the rewards. Your success is, in their eyes, a feast laid out on the table, and they're starving for a seat. Suddenly, they're sliding into your DMs with a casual "Hey, long time no see," off fishing through mutual friends to get updates on your life. Don't be fooled. They're not clapping for your wins. They're calculating how to benefit from them. If you let them back into your orbit, you're basically giving an energy leech access to your wallet and your sanity. Guard both fiercely. 4. When you're grieving a loss. Grief leaves people wide open, raw, broken, and desperate for comfort. And that's exactly when a narcissist makes their move, circling like a vulture waiting for its chance. They'll come back wearing the mask of compassion, offering condolences, checking in, pretending to care. And in your pain, it might feel comforting to let them in. But here's the ugly truth. They are not there to console you. They are there to feast on your sorrow, your tears, your vulnerability, your longing. It all fuels their ego. Instead of lifting you up, they'll twist your emotions, gaslight your reality, and leave you feeling even emptier than before. Narcissists are emotional predators. When you're mourning, you're exactly the kind of target they crave. Don't let them sink their claws into your grief. 5. When you're reeling from loss or setbacks. Breakups, job losses, major disappointments. These moments crack people wide open, and narcissists can't resist slipping through those cracks. You're hurting, maybe even questioning your worth, and that's their cue. They show up with their "I just want to be there for you" act. But don't mistake it for kindness. It's manipulation, plain and simple. They're not showing up to support you. They're showing up to re-establish control. Think of them like a spider waiting at the edge of its web. The second you stumble, they pounce. A text here, a late-night call there, dripping with fake sympathy. But every word is designed to pull you back into their orbit. Your sadness, your doubts, that's the fuel they crave. And the worst part, if you let them enduring these fragile moments, you'll walk away feeling even more broken. Their comfort is poison in disguise. 6. When you're at your weakest. Here's something you need to know. Narcissists have radar for weakness. The moment life knocks you down, stress piling up, personal struggles weighing heavy, or just those seasons when everything feels overwhelming, they sense it. Think of them like predators circling, waiting for the smallest sign of vulnerability before they strike. And how do they strike? With fake kindness. They'll show up, looking like the shoulder you can lean on, speaking words that sound comforting. But it's all bait. They're not here to lift you up. They're here to drain you dry. The more pain you're in, the more they feed. They twist your need for comfort into an opening to re-establish control. It's never about healing you. It's about keeping you tethered to them. Every time you let them enduring these moments, you end up emptied, exploited, and wondering how you fell for it again. Remember, their sympathy is a mask, and underneath it is hunger. 7. When you're finally happy without them. Now here's the kicker. Nothing rattles a narcissist more than seeing you shine without them. Your joy, your peace, your success, it eats them alive. Why? Because your happiness is living proof that you don't need them anymore. And trust me, they notice. The second they see you glowing, whether it's a new relationship, a fresh start, or just finally breathing free, they start scheming. They'll slide back into your life under the guise of just checking in, or even pretending to celebrate your wins. But their true goal? To poke holes in your joy and drag you back under their control. They'll try to stir jealousy in your new relationship, plant seeds of doubt in your mind, or trigger old wounds you thought were healed. Because to them, happiness that doesn't include them is unacceptable. They can't stand being replaced. Here's the truth. Your happiness is your power. And that's exactly why they'll do everything in their playbook to hijack it. Don't let them steal the crown you've worked so hard to claim. If this spoke to you, don't just scroll past. Hit subscribe and share your story in the comments. Like this video if it helped you see the game for what it is. And check out the other videos on this channel. You're not walking this path alone. The more you watch, the clearer the truth becomes.